You were not born to be ordinary. You were not created to live in mediocrity. You were not designed to settle for less than your full potential. Every single person sitting here today carries within them something the world desperately needs. But here's the problem. Most people die with their music still inside them. Look around you. Look at your life right now. Are you living or just existing? Are you thriving or just surviving? The difference between these two states is not luck, circumstances, or privilege. The difference is understanding one fundamental truth. You are not an accident. Everything that exists has a purpose. The chair you're sitting on has a purpose to support you. The building around you has a purpose to shelter you. The phone in your pocket has a purpose to connect you. But somehow, when it comes to human beings, we've forgotten this basic principle. We walk around confused, frustrated, and empty because we've disconnected from our original design. Your Creator did not make you just to pay bills and die. You were not manufactured on some cosmic assembly line without thought or intention. You are a custom-made, handcrafted, one-of-a-kind masterpiece with specific gifts, talents, and abilities that no one else on this planet possesses in exactly the same combination. But here's where most people get it wrong. They spend their entire lives trying to be somebody else. They look at others and think, I wish I could be like them. They watch successful people and try to copy their methods, their style, their approach. This is the biggest mistake you can make. You cannot succeed trying to be someone else because you were not created to be someone else. When you try to be someone else, you rob the world of who you really are. You deprive humanity of your unique contribution. You waste the investment that was made in you. Think about it. Billions of people have lived before you. Billions are alive with you today, and billions will come after you. Yet none of them will ever be exactly like you. That's not coincidence. That's intentional. Your fingerprints are unique. Your DNA is unique. Your voice is unique. Your perspective is unique. Your experiences are unique. Your combination of gifts and talents is unique. This means your contribution to the world is supposed to be unique. Stop trying to fit into someone else's mold. Stop trying to squeeze yourself into boxes that were never designed for you. The tragedy of life is not death. The tragedy of life is living without purpose. It's having all this potential inside you and never releasing it. It's dying full of unused gifts, untapped talents, and unfulfilled dreams. Every graveyard is full of people who took their potential to the grave. Don't let that be your story. You see, most people have been programmed by society to think small. From childhood, you've been told to be realistic, to play it safe, to get a job, to fit in, to not rock the boat. But those instructions were never meant for you. Those are instructions for slaves, not for kings and queens. And you were born to rule the Carnegie, not over other people, but over circumstances, challenges, and limitations. Your current situation is not your final destination. Where you are right now is not where you're supposed to stay. Your present circumstances are just the launching pad for where you're going. But you have to make a decision. You have to choose to move from where you are to where you're supposed to be. Too many people are waiting for permission to live their dreams. They're waiting for someone to tell them it's okay to pursue their passion. They're waiting for the perfect time, the perfect circumstances, the perfect opportunity. But perfect never comes. Perfect is the enemy of progress. Perfect is the excuse that keeps you stuck. You don't need permission to be great. You don't need approval to fulfill your purpose. You don't need anyone's validation to become who you were created to be. The only permission you need is your own. The only approval that matters is the approval you give yourself to step into your destiny. Stop asking people what you should do with your life. Stop looking for others to validate your dreams. Stop seeking external confirmation for what you already know internally. Deep down, you know what you're supposed to be doing. You know what makes you come alive. You know what you're passionate about. You know what problems you were created to solve. But instead of acting on that knowledge, you doubt yourself. You question your abilities. You focus on your limitations instead of your potential. You listen to the voices of fear instead of the voice of faith. You allow your past failures to dictate your future possibilities. Here's a truth that will change your life. Your past does not determine your future. Your background does not have to be your foreground. Your history does not have to be your destiny. Every day is a new opportunity to rewrite your story. Every morning you wake up with the power to change the direction of your life. But change requires action. Change requires you to do something different. You cannot keep doing the same things and expect different results. If you want your life to change, you have to change. If you want things to get better, you have to get better. If you want more, you have to become more. Growth is not automatic. Success is not guaranteed. Greatness is not given, it's earned. Every person who has ever achieved anything significant had to pay a price. They had to sacrifice. They had to work when others were playing. They had to study when others were sleeping. They had to persist when others were quitting. But here's what they understood that most people don't. Temporary sacrifice leads to permanent improvement. Short-term pain leads to long-term gain. Present discipline leads to future freedom. The price of success is always paid in advance. You cannot harvest what you have not planted. You cannot withdraw what you have not deposited. You cannot receive what you have not given. Life is not a lottery where luck determines the winners. Life is a farm where seeds determine the harvest. What seeds are you planting today? What investments are you making in your future? What deposits are you putting into your dream account? Every day you're either investing in your future or you're borrowing from it. Every choice you make is either moving you closer to your goals or further away from them. The problem with most people is they want the harvest without the planting season. They want the reward without the work. They want the destination without the journey. They want to be successful, but they don't want to do what successful people do. They want to change their life, but they don't want to change themselves. Success is not an accident. Greatness is not a coincidence. Achievement is not luck. These are the results of specific thoughts, specific actions, and specific habits, repeated consistently over time. Successful people are not superhuman. They just do different things than unsuccessful people. They think differently. They act differently. They speak differently. They invest their time differently. They manage their money differently. They choose their friends differently. They respond to challenges differently. They handle failure differently. They treat opportunities differently. The difference between successful people and unsuccessful people is not intelligence, talent, or background. The difference is in their daily habits. Success is not what you do occasionally, it's what you do consistently. Excellence is not an act, it's a habit. You become what you repeatedly do. If you repeatedly make excuses, you become an excuse maker. If you repeatedly complain, you become a complainer. If you repeatedly procrastinate, you become a procrastinator. But if you repeatedly take action toward your goals, you become an achiever. If you repeatedly solve problems, you become a problem solver. If you repeatedly add value to others, you become valuable. Your habits are creating your future. Your daily routine is determining your destiny. Your current lifestyle is designing your ultimate outcome. If you want to know where you'll be in 5 years, look at your habits today. If you want to know why you are where you are, look at your habits from the past 5 years. But habits can be changed. Patterns can be broken. Cycles can be interrupted. You are not a victim of your circumstances. You are a product of your choices. You are not stuck where you are parked where you are. And anything that's parked can be moved. The first step to changing your life is taking responsibility for your life. Stop blaming your parents for how they raised you. Stop blaming your spouse for how they treat you. Stop blaming your boss for not promoting you. Stop blaming the economy for your financial situation. Stop blaming the government for your problems. Blame is just an excuse in work clothes. Blame keeps you powerless. Blame makes you a victim. When you blame others for your situation, you give them power over your destiny. When you take responsibility for your situation, you reclaim power over your future. You are where you are because of choices you made. You will be where you're going because of choices you make. Your life is the sum total of your choices. Every choice has a consequence. Every decision has a result. Every action has a reaction. Choose wisely because your choices are choosing your future. Choose to think positive thoughts. because your thoughts become your reality. Choose to speak positive words because your words create your world. Choose to take positive actions because your actions determine your outcomes. Choose to invest in yourself because you are your greatest asset. Choose to learn something new every day because knowledge is power. Choose to develop your skills because skills pay bills. Choose to build relationships because your network determines your net worth. Choose to serve others because service is the pathway to significance. Choose to add value wherever you go because value creates wealth. Choose to solve problems because every problem is an opportunity in work close. Choose to help others succeed because helping others succeed is the fastest way to succeed yourself. But most importantly, choose to believe in yourself even when nobody else does. Choose to trust your vision even when others can't see it. Choose to pursue your dreams even when they seem impossible. Choose to keep going even when you want to quit. Quitting is not an option for people of purpose. Giving up is not in the vocabulary of people with vision. Surrender is not acceptable for people with destiny. You were created to overcome, not to be overcome. You were designed to conquer, not to be conquered. You were built to win, not to lose. Every champion was once a beginner. Every expert was once an amateur. Every pro was once a rookie. Every master was once a mess. Every success story started with someone who decided to begin. The longest journey begins with a single step. The highest building starts with a single brick. The greatest symphony begins with a single note. Where you start is not as important as that you start. When you start is not as important as that you start. How you start is not as important as that you start. What matters is that you start. What matters is that you begin. What matters is that you take the first step. Stop waiting for the perfect moment, because perfect moments don't exist. Stop waiting for ideal conditions, because conditions are never ideal. Stop waiting for everything to be in place, because everything will never be in place. Start where you are, with what you have, doing what you can. You don't have to see the whole staircase to take the first step. You don't have to know everything to start something. You don't have to have it all figured out to move forward. Clarity comes through action, not through thinking. Understanding comes through doing, not through planning. Too many people are overthinking and underdoing. They have analysis paralysis. They're so busy planning to plan that they never actually do anything. They're so concerned with doing it perfectly that they never do it at all. They're so afraid of making mistakes that they never make progress. Mistakes are not failures, they're education. Errors are not defeats, they're experience. Setbacks are not stop signs, they're speed bumps. Every mistake teaches you something. Every error shows you what doesn't work. Every setback prepares you for a comeback. Failure is not the opposite of success, it's part of success. Every successful person has failed more than most people have even tried. The difference is they didn't let failure define them, they let it refine them. They didn't let mistakes break them, they let mistakes make them. You will make mistakes on your journey to success. You will experience setbacks on your path to greatness. You will face challenges on your road to achievement. This is not a bug in the system, it's a feature. Challenges are not meant to stop you, they are meant to strengthen you. Every challenge you face is building character in you. Every problem you solve is developing skills in you. Every obstacle you overcome is creating confidence in you. Every difficulty you endure is producing endurance in you. The same fire that melts butter hardens steel. The same pressure that breaks rocks creates diamonds. The same storm that destroys houses builds foundations. It's not what happens to you that determines your destiny. It's how you respond to what happens to you. You cannot control what happens to you, but you can control what happens in you. You cannot control the circumstances, but you can control your response to the circumstances. You cannot control the storm, but you can adjust your sails. Your response to challenges reveals your character. Your reaction to problems shows your maturity. Your attitude toward difficulties demonstrates your faith. In every situation, you have a choice. You can be bitter or better. You can be a victim or victorious. You can focus on the problem or the solution. Champions don't complain about the game, I fancy. They change it. Leaders don't whine about conditions, they create new ones. Winners don't make excuses, they make progress. Successful people don't blame circumstances, they change circumstances. You have the power to change your circumstances, but first you must change yourself. You have the ability to alter your situation, but first you must adjust your attitude. You have the capacity to transform your life, but first you must renew your mind. Your mind is the most powerful tool you possess. Your thoughts are the most valuable currency you own. Your mental attitude is the most important asset you have. What you think about, you bring about. What you focus on, you attract. What you believe, you achieve. If you think you can, you can. If you think you can't, you can't. Either way, you're right. Your beliefs become your reality. Your expectations become your experience. Your confidence becomes your competence. Start believing in yourself. Start expecting good things to happen. Start acting like the success you want to become. Start speaking like the winner you are inside. Start walking like the champion you were created to be. Your posture affects your perspective. Your physiology influences your psychology. When you carry yourself like a winner, you start thinking like a winner. When you walk with confidence, you begin to feel confident. When you speak with authority, you develop internal certainty. But confidence without competence is just arrogance. Belief without skill is just wishful thinking. Vision without action is just hallucination. You must back up your confidence with competence. You must support your belief with skill. You must follow your vision with action. Invest in yourself. Develop your abilities. Sharpen your skills. Expand your knowledge. Improve your performance. Increase your value. The best investment you can make is in yourself, because that's the one investment that always pays dividends. Read books that stretch your mind. Attend seminars that challenge your thinking. Associate with people who inspire you to grow. Listen to messages that motivate you to action. Engage in activities that develop your potential. You are your own business. You are your own company. You are your own corporation. And like any business, you need to invest in research and development. You need to upgrade your systems. You need to improve your products. You need to enhance your services. The marketplace pays for value. The world rewards solutions. Society compensates contribution. If you want to increase your income, increase your value. If you want to improve your position, improve your performance. If you want to expand your opportunities, expand your abilities. Stop looking for a break and start creating one. Stop waiting for your ship to come in and start swimming out to it. Stop hoping for a better future and start building one. Your future is not something that happens to you. It's something you create. You are the author of your story. You are the director of your movie. You are the architect of your destiny. You are the CEO of your life. You are the president of your personal corporation. You are in charge. Take charge of your thoughts. Take charge of your words. Take charge of your actions. Take charge of your habits. Take charge of your relationships. Take charge of your finances. Take charge of your health. Take charge of your future. Stop being a passenger in your own life and become the driver. Stop letting life happen to you and start making life happen for you. Stop being reactive and become proactive. Stop being passive and become active. Your life is not a rehearsal. This is not a practice run. You don't get a do-over. You get one life, one chance, one opportunity to make it count. Don't waste it. Don't squander it. Don't throw it away. Make your life count. Make your existence matter. Make your presence felt. Make your contribution significant. Leave a mark. Make a difference. Leave a legacy. When your time comes to leave this earth, don't leave with regrets. Don't leave with what ifs. Don't leave with if onlys. Leave knowing you gave it everything you had. Leave knowing you fulfilled your purpose. Leave knowing you became everything you were created to be. Your time is now. Your moment is here. Your opportunity is present. Stop waiting for someday, because someday never comes. Stop planning for tomorrow, because tomorrow never arrives. Today is all you have. Today is all you're guaranteed. Today is your time to act. The world is waiting for what you have to offer. Humanity is anticipating your contribution. Your generation needs your gift. Your family needs your success. Your community needs your leadership. Your nation needs your innovation. You have something inside you that nobody else has. You have a gift that the world needs. You have a solution that someone is looking for. You have an answer that someone is seeking. You have a healing that someone requires. But none of this matters if it stays inside you. A gift wrapped is a gift wasted. Potential unexpressed is potential denied. Talent unused is talent abused. Purpose unfulfilled is life unlived. The time for excuses is over. The season for delays is finished. The period of preparation is complete. It's time to step up. It's time to show up. It's time to rise up. It's time to fulfill your purpose. It's time to become who you were created to be. You are not here by accident. You are here on purpose, with a purpose, for a purpose. Find it, embrace it, live it, fulfill it. The world is counting on you. Don't let them down. Don't let yourself down. Your time is now. Your moment is here. Go make it happen.